Hello, welcome to Rybrook Jaguar in Warrington. Jason Courtney speaking. Here we have for you today a Peugeot RCZ. It's the 1.6 petrol sport. It's the THP 156 version, which is a 6-speed manual gearbox. As you can see, the registration of this vehicle is DG12KHK. This car's had 2 owners from new and has only covered 35,127 miles with a full service history. The car is finished in a Polaris white. Very pretty looking car indeed, quite unusual car as well. It has also got the black roof, as you can see, and nice alloy wheels. So let's have a closer look. So starting off on this offside front wing, that wing is absolutely perfect. That wing and the bonnet is one panel, so that all seems okay. Looking at this offside front wheel, as you will see, there is a little bit of corrosion on that wheel, so that will require refurbishment. This tyre is relatively low. This tyre, as you can see, is on around 1.6mm in the centre. On the outside it's a little bit better, but in the centre it is getting towards the legal limit, so I would say that tyre will need to be replaced relatively shortly. Looking down the driver's door, there's 1 or 2 slight marks, certainly nothing serious. Most of this that you can see on this isn't actual marks on the work, it's just a little bit of dirt, so that driver's door seems pretty much okay. Looking on the door edge, yeah, the door edge seems okay as well. Looking at this offside rear quarter, again, 1 or 2 very light scratches, certainly nothing major. I think this car would certainly benefit from a good clean and also a good buff as well. So like I say, but there's no heavy scratches, no heavy marks on that as well. Coming down to the offside rear tyre, that tyre's on around 3.5mm, so that tyre is fine. And as you can see, that wheel's okay as well. Just to let you know, there's a little tiny bit of corrosion right in the centre of the wheel there. It doesn't require refurbishment, obviously, but it might just need a little bit of TLC in the centre. So looking at the back of the car, as you can see, we do have reverse parking sensors. And like I say, it is the Peugeot and it's the RCZ. It does have the deployable rear spoiler as well. Looking at that boot lid, that seems pretty much perfect. And also looking at that rear bumper as well. We've got 1 or 2 very, very faint marks here, but you certainly can't feel them. So I think just a good buff, and that would bring that to being absolutely perfect. At the moment, we do only have 1 key, unfortunately. So if we can locate the second key, we will obviously update dealer part exchange. But at the moment, we do only have 1 key. So let's try and open the boot if we can. Not too sure how you open it. There we go. So as you can see, there's the boot of the car. Let's have a look underneath here. Okay, so as you can see, it is a compressor kit, so there is no spare wheel, but we also do have the tools in there as well, and there is a lock and wheel nut key, which is underneath that bag I can see there as well. So that's all fine. Coming down to the near side. Starting off on this near side rear tyre. Again, that tyre's fine, that's on around 3mm, that tyre's okay, and as you can see, that wheel's okay, apart from, again, in the centre, you've just got a little bit of corrosion around the centre wheel cap, a little bit on there as well, but it isn't physically damaged the wheel. Like I say, we'll just need a little bit of TLC as well there. So, looking at this near side rear wing, again, that seems pretty much perfect, so nothing wrong with there. Coming down the near side door, again, that driver's door seems pretty much perfect. Just look down the side. We've got a slight little indentation. You probably can't see it through here, but we've got a very slight mark there. So it is only minimal, but obviously we do endeavour to make sure that we point everything out to you. So maybe just a little slight touching on there. The mirror cap and mirror glass is fine. Again, this near side wing which goes into the bonnet, again, that seems pretty much okay. I can't even see any stone chips on the bonnet, so it seems pretty much fine. So there's nothing wrong with there. Let's have a look at this near side front wheel. Again, same story on this wheel as well. It will require a slight refurbishment, as you can see with the marks on the wheels there. But as you can see on that tyre, around 6mm tread on that tyre, so that's absolutely fine. 1 mark I would like to point out to you now, as you can see on here, where it's obviously something's caught the bumper, so that will need to be a good local smart repair. It is only plastic though, so it shouldn't be too bad, but as you can see there, obviously it's just sort of slightly gouged it, so it's not major. Like I say, it is right on the edge as well, which is ideal, and it is also plastic. So looking at the front of the car, we've got 1 or 2 only slight marks on this front bumper. Again, certainly nothing major. I'm probably making out that this car is actually worse than what it is, and it isn't, but like I say, we've just got 1 or 2 slight marks, but again, very, very limited amount of damage on this car at all. So let's have a look on the inside. So that's the outside done. So on the inside. So as you can see, it does have sport seats, which are the cloth trim. It will require a good clean inside this car. It has been used, but everything will come out, so I wouldn't be worried there. As you can see, it is a 4-seater version, as it's a coupe. Like I mentioned, it is the 6-speed manual gearbox, as you can see. So we'll just start the car up now. Just shows well you've got your big clock in the centre. We've also got the CD player as well, and we do have dual climate controlled air conditioning as well. So as you can see, the mileage on this car is 35,127, and we have got obviously the trip computer as well there. Like I say, it is 6-speed manual, nice and clean inside. You've got the leather dash as well, which is quite nice. Very sporty looking. Like I say, it will just need a bit of a clean on the inside, but apart from that, that's pretty much fine. We do have registration document as well, which we've got, so it shows 2 owners from new, so that's good. And we do have great service history with this car as well. So the car's had 3 services in total, 1 in 2014, 1 in 15, and then the last one was only done, sorry, that's May 14, and then it's had one done there in June at 32,174. I would suspect that the mileage, sorry, that was in 14, I beg your pardon, sorry. So it's had 1 in 2013, 1 in 2014, which was a 20,457. I made a mistake there because that's when its due date, not when it was done. The very last service was done on 11th of June 2015 at 32,174, which was done by Stoneacre Peugeot. So full service history, which is great. Like I said, on the outside, we've got that little mark on the front bumper. Again, certainly nothing major, but very pretty car. Great service history, 1.6 petrol. I wouldn't have thought there's too many of these about, to be fair. Like I say, if you have any questions, please give me a call on 01925 247 900, and thanks for watching.